Welcome back to the channel. Thanks for tuning in. And today is the first day, well, the video I posted is the first day back ever since my gym closed. Since like March 16th was the last time I've been in an actual gym. And this footage from June 1st. And it's a perfect birthday present because my birthday was the day before. And it's deadlifts and bench. And I was excited about deadlifts mainly because of the Texas deadlift bar that I've been talking about so much. And my Texas deadlift bar hasn't come in yet, or the Texas power bar. So I kind of just had that cheap bar for so long. And it kind of really ruined my deadlift in my opinion. It's kind of like having no bar, because you'll see in the footage, I thought I was going to be like way better with the Texas deadlift bar with the perfect knurling, perfect grip. I love that sharpness, and I thought I was going to be like really good to grip, easy. I didn't take my chalk because the gyms, they're not allowing chalk unless it's your own, and I keep forgetting. But you'll see how the deadlifts go, but the bench is pretty good. I think I work up to a 402.5 single on deadlift, and then that was like RP, I mean, it looks like RP 12, but it's actually like RP 8 to 8.5. But I just noticed, I like to warm up with a deficit, like a mat for a deficit, and I kept the mat on, so that's what made it harder. It made it look like a 12, but it really wasn't that hard. If there was no mat, I feel like it would have been easier. I just deadlifted today, so this is a little bit of old footage, but deadlifts were good today. It's on my Instagram. Follow me at remarkable_11 if you want to see that footage. I'm not going to post that. I'm just going to show this. And then I did 3 sets of 4 with 365. No, 3 sets of 3 with 365 on deadlift. And then bench, I did a top single 221. Moved easy. It was like RP 6.5, I would say. Yeah, 6.5. 7 the most, but 6.5. 6.7, let's say. And did, what did I do after that? I think I did 210. Did I do 210? Damn, I forgot what I did. Yeah, it was like 210. It's in the video. I forgot the sets and reps, but I'll put it in there. And like I said, I'm a little bit disappointed on the deadlift, but here it is. Alright, so after warming up, the last warm up I did was 376, and as you can see, my left side is so damn delayed and so slow compared to my right, and I always wondered why. I mean, I didn't wonder, I kind of knew right away. I wasn't thinking about it, I was just so into the workout, and the pre-workout was hitting. I mean, it made my stomach hurt like always, but my tire platform that I had, like the tires under, and then the mat, and then the wood in the mat, the left ones were the smallest ones. Like those tires happened to be smaller, so my left side was always lower, so it was actually always working harder. But in a way, it wasn't, because I had that skinny 45-pound plate that I was telling you guys about. It's like a comp plate, but it's not a comp plate. That was always on the right side. So my right side was working harder than my left, and that's why you could see it's like delayed on the left side. It doesn't even feel slow or like heavy, it's just delayed, that's all it is. And now we're gonna see the sad top single that I had. In my opinion, it wasn't that bad. It was just, I had the mat there, and I say it's the mat, and then the horrible bar I had, just, it's almost like I didn't have deadlift bar at all. It was like I didn't deadlift at all during quarantine, because like it's so hard to grip. I needed straps, and I never use straps. It's slippery. The bar is like super stiff. It's just not meant for deadlifting. I know for a fact I could do more soon. It's just my left side was really off that day, and I just gotta get into the groove using the deadlift bar again. I mean, I'm for sure weaker, but I know I can get back to where I was, which was 457, like super max, like I'm the most I've done, and that was really easy. So Monday was a weird day. Deadlifts 365, 3x3, they just didn't feel good. And it's not even heavy, but it just felt heavy. I don't know why I was so tired. I slept normal and everything. And I ate the day before. But today I deadlifted. I deadlifted today? No, I deadlifted yesterday. I only slept 2 hours and it was like the best deadlift session in the world. So sometimes it works like that. You have good days on bad days, and you have bad days on good days. For bench, I really have nothing to say besides the fact that last week I did 210, 4 sets of 4. And this week was Mondays are the heavy days. I bench 3 times a week. Wednesday's a little bit lighter with more volume. Friday's usually just like really kind of miscellaneous, kind of, but it's still progressive overload and it's like pretty light though. But Monday it was 210, 4 sets of 5. Last week was 4 sets of 4, and it was the 4 sets of 5 was really easy. Felt real good. Bench has done good over the quarantine with the cheap bar I had, and squat, but deadlifts is just non-existent. And you know, besides that, just finished it off with accessories for pretty much upper lower body. Time for some voiceover action. So during the quarantine, as I said before, like I really was making sure of keeping my back tight and, you know, really use leg drive, but more my back tight than leg drive, because leg drive is pretty easy for me to keep the butt on the bench and use it. And, you know, I was going to do 1 rep, but I always start off with 5 with 155, you know, because that's like equivalent to 135 with comp plates. I don't use the bar anymore. I already explained why. It's kind of pointless in my opinion. Here's the 221 single, which felt super easy. I could have done 3 of those. I was like RP 6. Yeah, 6.5 tops. And the 210, here's the 210. It was 4 sets of 5, and I just, like I said, like my back feels so stacked and so huge, and my arc, you can see it's pretty damn big. I just don't have a short range of motion because my arms are long. Like I'm 5'7" and my arms are 5'9", so I consider that pretty damn long. And that's why I'm weak on bench. That's my excuse. But no matter what, there's no excuse on getting stronger, because I am getting stronger. And as honestly, I don't really remember which set was the easiest, because they all felt the same. There was that 1 rep that was like the 3rd rep right there that looked really weird. But sometimes that just happens. Like I'll just be like, usually on bench, because like it's just kind of always been hard for me, but like it's just always that awkward rep on bench, like that one right there. It's just really awkward ones, but like they all felt easy. Like believe it or not, it might have looked hard, those ones that I kind of were slow and I got stuck on, but like it felt good. It just looked hard, but it was all pretty easy. Even that one was you know, I think benching 3 times a week really helped. I've learned that the best benchers in the world that bench, like, you know, 800 or 700, whatever, Julius Maddox or anyone that, I forgot that other guy. Oh my god, I forgot. He did like 800, I think. He did something, and he was on Bradley Moore. He's like from another country. I forgot his name, and he would bench like 3 to 5 times a week, and that's what all the good benchers do. At least 3 times a week. You know, 2 is common sense, but 3. So I'm gonna keep it at 3 times a week, because bench, it's like, obviously if you've been following me, it's just my week one, and for the first time in 12 years of working out, I've actually felt strong on bench. Not saying I'm strong on bench, I just felt strong compared to before. It's the strongest I've ever been on everything except for deadlift, god damn it. And, you know, squat and bench, I mean, those are probably the harder ones. I mean, for me, squat's super easy, so I'm not really surprised. I'm surprised at how fast it's getting stronger, but I'm not surprised that it's, you know, moving pretty easy for me. But now that, I mean, I just found out USPA, I mean, they're holding meets now, which is crazy. They're gonna have National September. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do that, or if you have to qualify. If you have to qualify, then I'm for sure not doing it. My total's too tiny. But yeah, so pretty much, I mean, that wraps up how I feel on how the day went. And for the accessories, you see me doing front squats because that's more quad dominant. I like to do the opposite. Since I deadlifted, that's more like posterior chain. I like to do anterior chain for legs. So I hit the hamstrings, and I want to do the quads, and I'm doing back because, you know, I did chest. So I always do the opposite. It's pretty much a whole body workout what I did, of course, with everything combined. Even with just the bench and deadlift, that makes it a little bit whole body. I like to power clean my weight up, so you don't see me doing it, but 95 pounds, I prefer to, you know, power clean it from the floor. I don't like to, like, put it in a rack. Sometimes if I'm feeling lazy, I'll do it off a rack, or if I go, I mean, obviously you can't go that heavy with that. But, you know, I'm just kind of going easy, 95s. I ended up going slowly heavier to 135 the other day, and I don't know why dips felt heavy. Not heavy, but yeah, I guess you could say hard for me. So I just kept it to 3 sets of 5. And it's so weird. Like, the first day back is like, I haven't been doing dips because I didn't have dips. I did have the dip station, pull-up station, but I sold that like right away. But that one was so wide, it hurt my shoulder. So this one I could go a little more narrow. So that's all I got for today. Thanks for watching. Tune in next time. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe.